remember that year when Jake broke his arm?
Oh yeah, the steer tree? That was so much fun. Are you in this?
I found it. I finally found it. Clue is the perfect game to play on a gloomy night like this.
Oh yeah.
Clue. I thought we were going to play Monopoly. I like games that involve getting rich. Games that you can dominate. Games
Cody,
that...
we're not playing Monopoly, we're playing Clue, so get over it.
Jeez.
Ooh, I get to be Miss Scarlet. I want to be Miss Peacock.
I don't even know how to play.
Well, look at this. It says here, the game began back in 1935.
Arthur, he doesn't want to know the history of the game. He wants to know how to play the game.
You know what? I was getting to that. This is important. You can't truly appreciate the nature of the game until you fully understand the history behind it. The game is set in 1935 at the Booty Mansion.
Body Mansion, Arthur. Mr. John Body.
Body Mansion. Whatever. Mr. Body is deathly ill and has called together all of his remaining family members to discuss his will. They are most displeased when they arrive and he informs them that he's decided to donate all his money to charity upon his death. Particularly Colonel Ketchup.
Mustard, Arthur. It's Colonel Mustard. Get it right.
Mustard, mayonnaise, paprika, whatever. It doesn't really matter. The names aren't all that important. If you don't stop interrupting me, I'm never going to get through this.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Anyhow, nobody was happy. The lawyer was coming the next morning, so Mr. Booty could sign the will. And Mr. Booty's family, Colonel Ketchup, Mr. Green, Miss Rouge, and Miss Chicken, would be left without their long-expected inheritance. That same night, while everyone was supposedly asleep, Mr. Booty was murdered in cold blood.
Hey, who turned off the lights?
The power must gone.
Oh, I'm afraid of the dark. Someone get me a flashlight. Hurry!
I'll go look for one.
Ah! Oh no! It's
Is he okay?
He's dead!
Yes, Miss Chicken. Do you think so?
Yes! Somebody call the police!
Won't do any good. Phone lines are down.
Oh my! Who could have done such a horrible thing? Ah.
What's going on in here? What was that noise?
What was that?
It would appear someone is at the door.
I think someone is at the door! Don't let him in! We don't know who it could be.
Well, we certainly can't leave him knocking out there forever. Miss Black?
Oh, Mr. Green, could you get that?
Oh, excuse me, sir. Didn't mean to bowl you over that. My name is Tom Jenkins. I am Mr. Booty's lawyer.
Yes, and I'm Mr.
Green. Phil Green. Yes, sir. I know exactly who you are. It was a tough time getting over here. So much weather, the flooding and all. What exactly has happened here?
There is a perfectly reasonable explanation.
Yes, Miss Black did it.
I beg your pardon?
How do you know it wasn't you who pulled the trigger, Miss Rouge?
Me? How
Excuse me. Thank you. My name is Tom Jenkins, and I'm a lawyer. I've dealt with situations like this before, and all of your arguing is going to get us absolutely nowhere. Now, what we have on our hands here, obviously, is a murder. A murder of profound proportions, and someone in this very room committed this horrific act. Mr. Pomegranate, I believe it is. Why don't you start? Tell us the story of what exactly happened before this horrific murder.
Well, well, we had all just been told the news about Mr. Booty donating his money to charity and all. And, of course, a heated discussion ensued, and Mr. Body had to be taken to his rooms and given medication after almost having a seizure. And then everyone turned in for the night, or so I thought. I couldn't sleep, so I went down to the kitchens for a glass of milk, you know. And I stopped short when I heard voices.
We've been robbed.
We have?
Yes, Mrs. Chicken. Great Uncle Booty dangled a fortune in front of our noses and then snatched it away.
That was mean.
Mean? The man is a monster. Didn't you see the evil glint in his eye? He enjoyed pulling the rug right out from underneath our feet.
Well, I'd hardly call a man who's willing to give his fortune to charity a monster, though it did come off a bit rude. I had plans for that money.
We all did. I wish you were dead. I wish the old goat were dead tonight.
Oh, would serve him right. Now I shall have to become a gold digger if I want to survive.
As if you weren't one already.
Dearies, if Uncle John did die tonight, then we would get all of our money now, wouldn't we? Would anyone care for a game of bridge?
Immediately, a gunshot rang out. We all ran into the lounge, only to find Mr. Booty lying on the floor, dead. I tried to call for help, but the phone lines were out. It was at this second that Miss Black came into the room.
Yes, you see, it was Mrs. Black. Why else would she have entered the room so late, other than the fact that she was hiding a gun that she used to kill John?
I had a further distance to travel. Not to mention, I couldn't get my candle lit. Besides, it was you four talking about killing poor old Mr. Booty off.
What? Why would we kill off our own kin?
Yes, come now, that's patently absurd.
Well, now all of you get your precious fortune since he was killed off before he signed the will.
And how do we know, Mr. Pomegranate Professor, that you were telling the truth to Mr. Jenkins when you said that you were, off eavesdropping on us instead of, just killing off Mr. Booty in the other room?
Yeah.
What?
How do we know?
You're the one who was talking about it.
No,
We'll get all the money if he dies tonight.
Excuse me, if you all are done arguing now, I can go ahead and tell you exactly what happened here.
What?
How could you possibly have that information?
Yes, please tell us before someone else gets killed.
Well, I'll do better than that. I'll show you. I believe all of you still have your candles from last evening, is that right?
Left mine on the davenport.
Right, very good. I was examining the body, and what I saw last night was a small red drop of blood. What I thought actually was blood. Upon closer examination, what I've been able to find is a spot of red tallow. Red tallow, as you know, comes from red candles. And red candles, as you know, well, they don't come from anywhere. But one of you, probably the murderer, is currently holding that very red candle. The red candle which happens to be in the hands of Miss Minerva Black.
Okay, I'll admit, I did it, but don't look at me that way. Any one of you were gonna do it. It was just a matter of who got to him first. Besides, I would have gotten away with it too if it went for that menacing lawyer.
But I just have one question. I mean, why would you do it? You have nothing to profit from Mr. Booty?
Exactly. For 40 years I worked for this man. For 40 years I fed him. And what do I get? Nothing! No!
You've got a gun. Don't do anything you're going to regret now.
I already have!
That's true, but you're not going to go anywhere. The bridge is out.
Oh, I think I might.
Not if I have anything to do about it!
Very nice move, Miss Bruce. That's very nice. And you never know when one of these might come in handy. Well, Miss Minerva Black, do you have anything to say for yourself?
Only one thing. Somebody else can cook for a change.
Well, I make very good waffles.
Well, that was definitely the most exciting game of Clue I've ever played.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad.
See? What did I tell ya?
Wow. It's 11 o'clock at night and that storm is still going on out there.
Hour again.
Has anyone seen Alyssa?